All right, what's going on, everybody? Today we're at our last day of traveling, really. Six Flags America. Yesterday, everything didn't go quite right at Hershey. The weather was kind of bad, but it's nice and bright and sunny here today. So obviously, if I could have chosen, I would have had worse weather today and better weather yesterday, but you can't choose. So we're just gonna have a great day here today. Hopefully we can get on Superman and Batwing. Those are my two favorite rides here. And also last time I was here, the SLC, which I believe is called Skywinder now, was not open, so hopefully that will be. And yeah, the most important thing today is that this park is closing after this year. Very unfortunate. A lot of people say this is one of their least favorite Six Flags parks, and I didn't have that experience. Last time I was here, I had a ton of fun. I think it's a pretty cute little park. It's not very big, but there's a good amount of stuff to do. So excited to share our last time here ever with Kaylee, her first time here. And yeah, get on some rides. Probably will only be here for a couple hours, and then we can drive home and get some rest tonight. But yeah, it's been real fun. We got this today and Carowinds tomorrow, then that's gonna wrap this whole trip up. So yeah, let's have an awesome day here at Six Flags America. Last visit here. All right, well, not really the start we're looking for. Last time I was here, Steamtown was closed because of the renovations, and now I can see the renovated SLC back there, but it's blocked off for now. Hopefully it's just staffing. Yeah, I do say it says opens at 12 p.m. So we're just gonna come back here then, and it looks like everything should be open at 12. So we're good. Just can't do it right now. Well, I don't know if you guys can see, but the train for Roar is stuck up on the lift. So we're probably not getting on that anytime soon. Looks like Firebird, the worst B&M, will end up being our first coaster. I mean, it's still a fun ride, but it's definitely very painful. B&M learned from their mistakes and improved a lot, but yeah, it looks like this will be the first name we're getting on today. Okay, well, maybe never mind. It looks like they're on one train. And one train on a Saturday means minimum like an hour and a half or 2 hours for the worst B&M. I don't know if that's worth. Maybe we'll come back to it later. We'll figure out something to get on though. All right, well, we found something that is open that doesn't have an over hour-long wait. So we're gonna ride a pendulum. Hard to go wrong with the big old Zamperla Frisbee. So that'll be the first ride of the day here somehow. That's the plan. All right, well, that was fun, as those things always are. I saw Joker's Jinx testing, which is cool. Hopefully that'll open. Haven't seen any movement on Superman or Batwing. We're walking down that way. I just want to check it out and see if they have any signs up or anything. If either of those are closed today, that's going to really suck. But yeah, hopefully Joker's Jinx will be open soon. We can just do that. But yeah, just going to walk down here and check out the area towards Superman and Batwing just to see what's going on down here. And then, yeah, I guess maybe if these aren't open yet, we can head back to Steamtown. That should be open up in like 20, 30 minutes. So we'll see what we're doing next. But yeah, Frisbee was fun. All right, Joker's Jinx was pretty fun. I definitely think that Poltergeist at Fiestas runs a little faster, has nicer theming, but still a good ride. Glad to get on a coaster. What'd you think?
It was good. Honestly, it was better than I expected. I liked the launch at the beginning, and it was all around a great ride. Yeah,
it's pretty sneaky intense. Anyway, I don't know if we're getting trolled, but the app says Batwing is open right now. Worst case, we walk over there and it's just not open. We walk back or whatever, but that would be pretty cool if it is. Superman was testing. It's not open yet, but it's stopped on the lift hill right now. I'm assuming that they stopped it on purpose. That's my hope anyway. Yeah, so walking over to Batwing, if that's open, we're definitely getting on it, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, Joker's Jinx, fun ride. All right, well, Batwing is actually open. It just ran a cycle, so hopefully, as long as nothing goes wrong, we should be getting on this. Exciting stuff. All right, well, Batwing had a little bit of downtime because the seats weren't coming up when it came back to the station, but it eventually got back open and we got on and it was awesome. Got in row 2 and that's still my favorite flyer other than Tatsu. It's just so dang intense. The loop and the double heartline roll is so much fun. Superman is still unopened up, and according to the app, the SLC hasn't, High Roller hasn't, and I saw that Roar was also still stuck on the lift, so we're a good 2 hours past opening, and it seems like there's still some stuff that isn't opened up yet, but we'll just hang around and see what's happened. Maybe since Joker's Jink has opened up and since Batwing's opened up, Firebird will have a shorter wait, so we might go check on that, and then, yeah, hopefully some other rides open up, but for now, it was fun riding Batwing for sure. It's a great ride. What do you think? You've only ridden Tatsu besides that.
That one was super fun. I don't know which one I like more because it's been so long since I've ridden Tatsu.
Yeah.
But I really like the seats. Thought it was unique. Loved the loop. Great ride overall.
Yeah, I think this ride's a little more intense, but the pretzel loop is just so good on Tatsu, and it's a lot longer. So I think Tatsu's a little better, but this ride's still great. So yeah. All right. Well, Tay has kind of taken an unexpected turn. We're leaving. We're gonna go to King's Dominion. I originally was going to King's Dominion on this trip, but since Pantherian I-305 wasn't open, I decided to come here for the last time before this park closed at the end of the year. And I'm not going to lie, I see why they're axing this park. It is not getting the love it needs. Everything's on one train today. Superman did not open, Roar did not open, Skywinder did not open, High Roller did not open, Raging Cajun did not open. The only coasters that opened were Joker, Batwing, and Firebird, and they all are on one train with long ass lines now. So yeah, we're headed out. Obviously Pantherian not being open at King's Dominion is annoying, but I do think that King's Dominion without Pantherian is probably going to be a lot better of a time than this park without Superman, Roar, High Roller, blah 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 blah, the list goes on, right? And so yeah, hopefully King's Dominion, they'll have 2 trains on Twisted Timbers and Rapterra. Obviously, you know, I'm never coming back to this park, so I'm never going to get the Skywinder credit. Not a big deal. The Rapterra credit's gonna be way more fun. So yeah, we're about 2 hours away from King's Dominion. It's on the way home for us, so we're gonna stop in there. Don't know for how long, no guarantees on any of that. But yeah, today's been kind of a disaster, honestly. I thought that this park was overhated before, because last time I came, there were a couple bumps, but I got on everything, but I see the hate now today, because today was horrible, so. We're gonna fix it, we're gonna turn around. I'm sure King's Dominion will be crowded, that's okay. Just wanna get on Twisted Timbers and Rapterra and maybe like Grizzly or something, so. Yeah, we'll see you guys once we make it down there. Hopefully, the day will start to get better. All right, everybody, well, about 2.5 hours later, we got something to eat, and we're here at King's Dominion. Not sure how long we're gonna spend here. I know for sure I wanna ride Rapterra, Twisted Timbers, and maybe Grizzly, and anything else we get on will be bonus. So, yeah, I think we're gonna go to Rapterra first. That's the new coaster for this year, Launched Wing. I really like Thunderbird at Holiday World, so I'm sure I'll enjoy that. And yeah, with that said, let's head to the park. All right, Rapterra is gonna be up first. The park is looking lovely over here. All the theming they've done is so nice, so pretty. They're doing a great job here. Let's get on it, hopefully it does not take more than an hour. All right, well, as we're walking up to Rapterra, it broke down. So yeah, hopefully we can come back to that later. For now, I'm not sure what we're gonna do, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, Twinbili has a long line. Probably gonna have to skip on that, so we'll figure it out, but hopefully we do get on Rapterra. That's the main reason I came. All right, well, I got the Great Pumpkin Coaster credit, shameless. Apparently Rapterra opened up again, according to one of my buddies. I'm not sure for a fact, but I'm gonna go check on that. If that's the case, that's where we're headed, of course. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. Okay, well, about an hour and a half later, maybe, ride seems like it's finally back up. So we're going from the left side. Seems like it would be better on that first turn. And yeah, hopefully we get on. Lord willing. All right, we finally got on Rapterra. We got 2 rides because by the time the ride was fixed and we got back to the station from our first ride, no one was there yet in line. So first thoughts, the launch is great. The layout's really fun, good forces, a little bit of airtime, but honestly, all of that is hard to pay attention to because of how dang rough this thing is. Like, it's not painful, it's just so dang bumpy. It literally jackhammers on a brand new B&M. Like, I don't know what the heck they did wrong with this thing, but bro, that is bad. It's not like I wouldn't ride it or it's a bad ride, but dude, I don't know how that ended up happening. Like, it's seriously a solid ride, except for the fact that it just jackhammers so hard. Oh my goodness, look at this. They have some Pantherian merch over here. This looks freaking awesome. Wow, I like this. I might have to get one of these when it reopens up because, yeah, they didn't have any good I-305 merch, but that is some pretty Pantherian merch. I especially like this one right here. But anyway, what did you think, Kaylee? You have the only other wing you've ridden is Gatekeeper. So compared to that, what do you think?
I loved the launch, very cracked. The only thing I didn't like was, yeah, the outside seat was extremely bumpy. I already had a headache and it turned into a migraine from that. But I loved it aside from that. Also hate the freaking restraints. Every single ride that has those type of restraints, I hate them. They always literally staple me in during the ride, presses down on my hip bones. It hurts so bad, but like the ride's really fun. I'll ride the ride regardless. So it was good, I liked it.
Yeah, I agree. B&M vest restraints are very hit or miss and pretty much always a miss. Yeah, I wish they just had the old restraints on all these, or if they figured out a way to make a lap bar work. But yeah, either way, I think we're gonna head up to Twisted Timbers next. I do just want to come back here and look at Pantherian. We can't ride it, it's not open. Should be open soon, but it's a little unfortunate. I actually wasn't planning on coming to the park today because it was closed, but Six Flags America kind of fell apart. So yeah, let's just go take a peek ski and then we'll probably head to Twisted Timbers from there. And this is where they cut off the entrance to the plaza for Pantherian. You can see they redid the tunnel to look more jungle themed, which is cool. Took off the I-305 sign, and then back there is the beast itself. Pantherian, not open. It'll be open next time I'm here, obviously, but a little bit unfortunate. But I will say, the Flight of Fear repaint looks really nice. It definitely fits the area a lot better, a lot better. And they got this new truck out front, but man, my favorite ride in the park closed. So painful. Pretty wild. Anaconda used to be right over here, and now no coaster, no entrance, just the water. And it is a beautiful little spot. Hopefully they'll put something out here at some point, but yeah, for now, Anaconda's gone. You can see Racer over there, Twisted Timbers behind it. That's where we're headed next. All right, on the way to Twisted Timbers, it looks like Racer has both sides open, and I've actually only ridden one side of it. So I'm actually gonna try to jump on this real quick and then go to Twisted Timbers, because yeah, it'd be great to get the other credit. I've never been able to get it every time I've come. So yeah, looking to do that. Welcome! All right, well, Racer was pretty good. We got it in the back. Not as good as the one at Kings Island, but not bad. And now it's finally Twisted Timbers time. Hopefully don't have to wait too long, but it'll be worth it. So let's go get on. This was my second favorite RMC before Air Force One and Wazzy, so it's a really good ride. All right, Twisted Timbers, awesome as always. Got it in the very back row. What'd you think of that, Kate?
I literally had like this much space.
She did not get stapled.
That was the best ride, dude. I had so much airtime. I was screaming. I was flying out of my seat. That was a great ride.
Yeah, so for me, I would put Steel Vengeance, Quasi, and Air Force just slightly above this. This is like barely at the bottom of the top tier RMCs. For her, she says it's her number 4 ride. She likes what? Steel Vengeance, Top Thrill, X2. Steel Vengeance, X2, Top Thrill, then this.
Was it this, then Twisted Colossus?
Yeah, I think you said that. Yeah. So I respect it. I mean, Maverick might be a little better than Twisted Colossus, but
Maverick?
You know.
Is that the one? No.
No, you don't think so?
No.
Either way. Or Orion or Mystic Timbers. Fair enough. Hey, Twisted Colossus is great, don't get me wrong. But anyway, we're gonna check on the Grizzly wait. If it's like 30 minutes, we'll ride it. If not, we're probably just gonna head out. We're both exhausted, but I mean, we got the Raptera credit, I got the other Racer credit and the Kitty credit, so.
Well, Orion and all those rides are really good. They're really fast and tall. I just like airtime. I like getting flown out of my seat.
Yeah, Twisted Colossus, you do get 2 laps of airtime, so. Yeah, it's been a great day, honestly. We turned it from a terrible day at Six Flags America to a great day here, which is exactly what I want to do. So
it's good vibes either way, even if we don't get our rides and have to wait in long lines. It's great either way, but yeah, we turned it into a good day.
Yeah, absolutely. We're just having fun riding coasters. So yeah, let's go check on Grizzly. And then yeah, after that, we're gonna be heading out. Holy Grizzly, that was, whew. I remember it being pretty decent after the retrack, but man, that had not even just ejector, but standing air time on that first drop, that second drop after the turn, and multiple hills, and some pretty freaking ridiculous laterals too. That was insane. What do you think?
That was really good. That first drop was killer. It was a lot better than I expected it to be. Plus the ops were amazing.
Oh yeah, they were rolling trains every single cycle. Shout out to that crew. They did an amazing job. It could have been a really long wait, but it only took like 30 minutes, so.
That ride was super good.
Yeah, that was super fun. Might check out Dominator on the way out, but we're pretty much done for the day, so we'll see what happens. All right, well, we're in our rental now, exhausted. Yesterday was rough. Today started out rough, not what we wanted, but we turned it around, coming here, getting on Rapterra, getting on Twisted Timbers, getting on Grizzly. It was a ton of fun, and this pretty much wraps up the trip. We have Carowinds tomorrow back home, and then I'm flying back home. So this is the last real travel day for us, and yeah, unfortunate what happened at Six Flags America, not getting on Superman and not getting the credit on Skywinder, but no, we ended off the day strong here at King's Dominion. The park was running good and I had a ton of fun. Kaylee's struggling to get her shoes on over here, but how was your day?
I loved it. It was great. I honestly, the worst day was yesterday at Hershey just because of the weather, but yeah. I enjoyed today.
Yeah, the weather was rough.
Yeah, even though Six Flags, we only got to try a few rides, it was still cool to get to be there, and I liked that Batwing ride, so it was worth, but overall, once we got here, it was a great day, but I'm excited to go home.
Yep, so we're gonna drive, we're gonna get some sleep, do a short little fun day at Carowinds tomorrow, try to get on everything there, and then that'll be it. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you guys are enjoying this trip, and yeah, see you tomorrow at Carowinds.